What's going on, people? Factor here today, playing some more Far Cry 4. Today we're just gonna do a little in and out on the likes and dislikes of this game. What I felt in the first 10 or so hours of gameplay, what I'm digging, what I'm not. We're gonna just goof around here. I'm going to actually, if I can, no, that's films. I'm going to try to retake my first outpost, or do it better, I guess. I'm not seeing it this one. Maybe I did this one perfectly or whatever standards are. But yeah, we're gonna try to retake an outpost, just just fuck around a little bit, get you some gameplay footage going on while I explain again what it is I like and what I don't like about this game. Which, just a quick hint here. There's not a whole damn lot that I don't like. This is my first. I'm sure you guys have heard me say this a couple times, but this is my first Far Cry game, and I am thoroughly satisfied with the experience that I've had thus far. Now, it is a very open-worldy, for lack of better terms, mission-based game. But that's not to say it's like the standard, Grand Theft Auto or God, I can't even think of them right now. Skyrim, nothing like those, or Saints Row. Completely. One of the first things I'm going to point out here is that it's so story-oriented that it blows my mind. I frickin' love this game. That's not to say that it's without, faults, without, any, for again, lack of better terms, without error. Because there definitely is a couple things. Off the top of my head, one of the things I really dislike about this game is its driving system. While it implemented a couple really cool things for the driving system, like an autopilot mode where it auto drives so you can better shoot. One, the auto driver is retarded, and two, the driving system itself is, it just leaves so much to be desired. It utilizes just one stick, just your left stick. It controls everything: your acceleration, your braking, your reverse, your turning left and right. It's all done by the left stick. Damn, does that annoy me. Let's see if I can't pull this shot off right here. But like I said, the things that I dislike are few and far between. I really enjoy this game. It is thoroughly... Oh, you just got shat on. It is a very thoroughly put together product. Not a lot of things to beef on. Oh, couldn't get 2 for 2, could I? So a couple things that I really like that this game did. First of all, the bow. The bow and arrow. It made it to where you can actually use this as a primary weapon because it is so powerful, and that's awesome. A lot of games, the bow and arrow is just that first weapon you get early on, and then from there you'll never use it again. And it's like, well, why the fuck did you give it to me? No, it makes it to where, regardless of what the weapon is in this game, you can utilize it pretty well throughout the whole game. And that's awesome. That's something that, more games should be doing, or at least trying to do. Not just doing, but it does it very, very well. Another thing that I really like is the whole customization of your weapons. It's very subtle, but very effective. That's something that, again, not enough games are doing in these open world style games. Like, you don't load up Grand Theft Auto, or you don't load up, and okay, excuse me here, I haven't played the 5th one. I've been very biased against that game. I lost faith in the Grand Theft Auto series a while back, so you'll have to bear with me here while I talk about it. I'm not talking shit on it, but while I talk of its faults, up until the 4th one at least, it wasn't the kind of game where you got a weapon and you went and bought, sights or a stock or a new grip for it, or shit like that. And that was one of the things I really enjoyed doing in all kinds of games. Who doesn't like more customization? So yeah, that's something this game does really well. Again, it may be very simplistic. Oh, motherfucker's shooting me. Kia, motherfucker. It may be very, very simplistic style of customization and upgrading and whatnot, but it helps for it to just be there. It's nice. Another thing this game is really cool about, I enjoy when you're out of stims or when you're out of your syringes or whatever, your healing method. It may be just bandaging yourself up 1 minute, and maybe, unbreaking your, snapping your finger back into place, or fucking using a stick to get a bullet out of your fucking arm. And again, that just kind of fits into the novelty section of why I like the game. Not really anything, it's not the meat and potatoes of why, right there. Bam. That's lovely. May not be the prettiest fucking cinematic ever, but at least it's something new, right? So yeah, it may not be the the meat and potatoes of why I really enjoy this game, but it still helps to have small things like that in there, small things that just add to the effect. Shoot the wall. That just really add to the effect of the game. Okay. Boom. Oh yeah, bonus. Blow up some fucking barrels. So a couple other things that I really like that it does is the amount of different mission types. Real quick, we're going to get out of that gameplay for a second. We have, your core missions, of course, which, might I add, you do have one of those decision weighing systems. Without revealing too much, there is basically a power struggle between some of the leaders of Bonaparte, I think it's called. Is that right? Yeah, Bonaparte. There's like a power struggle going on between Amida and Sabal, and there will be missions where you have to pick, or I guess circumstances where you'll have to pick whose mission to do. If you side with Sabal, do his mission, you can't do Amida's, vice versa. And depending on who you pick, it'll actually change the storyline and decide who's in power, I guess, of the Golden Seal at the time. So yeah, not only is there that whole power struggle kind of mission, that decision weighing kind of mission, and that falls in the main mission story base. Not only do we have that, but we have all the kind of, we have the hunting for stuff to upgrade your, everything. That's how you craft. All that stuff is done from hunting. I guess I can't go into it right now because I'm in the middle of a battle, which is kind of lame, but whatever. So yeah, there's all these, all these different kind of animals, wildlife that you can hunt for either selling purposes or to craft. Really nice, really interesting. And then we also have, you have your outpost takeovers, fuck some people up, and you have a new waypoint to travel to. You have your bell towers. You have collecting these random collection quests on this too. That's something I really want to talk about, how I'm really interested in it, because it's not just one collection quest like, oh, go find all of these 300 sex dolls, or go find all of these loot crates. No, it's way past that. Just giving us some variety is nice. Like maybe there's 50 of these masks. Maybe there's whatever number of what were the other things that we collectibles? Taking down propaganda. You tear up like posters of pagan men. There's goddamn, I want to say there's like two more. The relics. You spin these karma relics. I feel there's another one, but I just can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, there's those, and there's like protecting convoys, getting get on the back of the truck and shoot the fuck out of people that are trying to attack it with a grenade launcher. That's always cool. There's like unique wildlife that'll be an entirely different quest. You heard it. Unique wildlife. Go find this unique wildlife and kill it. And I guess that it's like a fashion show kind of. I don't know. The dude that has you do that is fucking weird. Weird as fuck. Then we have. Oh, nice. Then we have. There's the armored trucks. The standard, here's an armored truck. You can either blow it up or hijack it and take it to our nearest location for a bonus. Stuff like that. What I'm getting at is there's such a high variety of different missions to do. You're not just gonna, you're not just gonna get bored of it within 10 minutes. The novelty won't be gone and, you're done with the game. There is enough to keep you, highly interested in the game. It is just completely saturated with all kinds of varieties of things to do, and that's awesome. That's something we look for in a game. We don't want to be doing the same shit for 30, 40, 50 hours straight, right? So another thing that I really like about this game, the whole syringe system. There's different upgrades that'll come in the shape of in the form of syringes. I cannot fucking talk today. That's what happens when you drink on the job. Yeah, so let's go find one real quick right here. This red plant. Find some plants. If you guys have played this already, obviously this is, day one shit you should know. But there's syringes all over. Pick up a syringe. Or syringes all over. Damn, drinking on the job, son. There are plants all over. Find the plants. let's see, where would it even be in this? I don't ever craft them, it just auto crafts. I only use the green ones. Okay, so you have some leaves. Take the leaves from the plants, make syringes. You know, it might be just a healing syringe. It might be like an overdose syringe where you deal ×2 damage but also receive ×2 damage for a certain amount of time. All kinds of different syringes. And those are, like I said, they're kind of your basic upgrade stuff. And those all show up on your map. There's a little purple leaf over here. I think there was the red leaf on the map before I picked that other one up. I still have yet to see if you can friendly fire on these guys, but they drop their shit, so I'm going to guess that you can. Okay. So yeah, that's again, I'm really interested in stuff like that. I like not just walking up to a store and being like, okay, let me buy your a full supply of health potions and I'll be cool then. Okay, this I like too. Right here, this is a great example of keeping it fresh, not staling out. Not only did I have to take this outpost over, and I get obviously a new waypoint that I can teleport to, but I also have to defend the outpost every, however frequent the intervals are from people that are attacking. That's fucking awesome. Boom, bitch. Let's go. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, eat it. Alright. We got a few more, don't we? Oh, yeah. Where are they at? Where the fuck are they at? Oh, I didn't see that I did. My bad. Okay, so I better pull that away. Oh, damn, motherfucker just smacked me in the head. It was close. Oh, man, motherfucker. All up on my shit. I just got fucked up. I got fucked up in a fucking tower defend, or outpost defend. Ain't that about a bitch? Hopefully they come again so I can whoop their ass, get my points back. Can't believe I lost karma points on that for killing a civilian. So obviously you can kill civilians. So yeah, like I said, there's a lot of things that I really like about this game. The storyline itself is really interesting. I mean, I was hooked from the first cutscene. The first few moments, save me right here. The first few moments, into that cutscene were super interesting. I mean, I just can't get over how unique every character is in this. Like, you will never be bored by a single character. Every time you meet a character, you're just like, wow, I want to know more about that character. I want to, I want to get to the next scene. I want to see what it's that I want to know factor. What's going to happen next? You're never going to get over that in this game because it doesn't stale out. It doesn't get boring after the first, 3 missions. Like, and I hate to point games out like this, but again, going back to the whole Grand Theft Auto, I get bored of those storylines so quickly because it's usually focused on great gameplay, which, to be said, is a great factor in games, the gameplay itself, obviously. But further than the gameplay, I need something else to hook me after the novelty of, oh, I just blew this dude's face off, is gone. Because that novelty only lasts so long. It's only, I can only shoot so many people in the face with a rocket launcher before it is no longer fun. And after that, we need something else to keep me there. Oh, damn, I am thinking I should put the shotgun away for this. This is rough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking take out my assault rifle, which is lame. Or you know what, I think I've got that new signature pistol. Another thing they do in this game that I really kind of like, they have signature weapons, which will be better than your normal weapons, but you can't change anything about them. So you have the trade-off of, yes, I'm going to be stronger, or I'm going to be, have a faster fire rate, or, better mobility, but you can't put your favorite sight on me. You can't put, your... I don't remember the other 2 upgrading slots are, to be honest. But yeah, you can't change things about them, which, I think that's interesting. Oh, yeah. Yep, this is my baby. I don't know why I did that.
This isn't happening.
But yeah, again, this game isn't all, love. It is a love-hate relationship. I won't say love-hate. There are things that they don't do the best in the world. Shit. Some of the cinematics I feel are really unjust. For instance, there's certain cinematics that you can get locked into immediately and can't get out of, whereas on the flip side, you can be in the middle of a cinematic and be broken out of. So, okay, say a cinematic happens, and this dude comes up, and he comes up within my range, and he starts a cinematic to where he's kicking my head and I lose 2 health bars. Immediately, as soon as he starts that cinematic, nothing can break me out of that cinematic. Even if you have a gun for hire out there, your little helping buddy, nothing can break you out of that cinematic. On the flip side, nope, you ain't going nowhere. On the flip side, you try to lock somebody into something, you can be right at the point where you're about to hack their head off, and one of their buddies can come up and, kick you in the face, canceling out the cinematic. This, I'm not so sure about. I feel like that's more of a hardcore feature in a game that's not a hardcore game. This is still, I don't want to use the word casual, or definitely not arcade. Like, this is, a beastly RPG. But still, to that same point, I feel like that should be geared more towards a Dark Souls style game, where it's meant to break your spirits, That's definitely not what this game is. This is one of those I'm going to have fun with the games. So, yeah, like I said, there's a lot of things this game does well. Very few and far between things that this game doesn't do so well. And even those things, they're nowhere near game breakers. There's stuff you can tolerate, stuff that it just kind of makes up the experience. There's no perfect game out there. That's, that can be said a million times. But, yeah, if you're on the fence, again, about whether or not you should pick this game up, the biggest things I would look at are, 1, this game has variety. 2, this game has a story that isn't just going to get stale. You have something that's going to make you focus on something other than shooting people in the face, which, let's face it, no matter how cool it is to shoot somebody with a fucking RPG point blank, it gets old after about the 100th time. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. I know. 3, if you're looking for variety, was that 1? Again, don't drink on the job. We're going to cancel that. That'll be 2.5 if I said that for 1. So that's 2.5 now. 3, you have a huge world to explore. This place is giant, and it's fucking phenomenal. And 4, or I guess 4.5, whichever we're going with, the upgrading system as far as crafting and of course, a marvelous skill tree, but let's focus on the whole gun upgrading and I guess we'll call it crafting. That's what they named it, which I didn't touch up too much on in this video. But again, you use the whole animal pelts, go kill an animal, skin the animal, use the pelt to upgrade stuff. That's awesome. Like, that's just fucking awesome. I don't care who you are. That's interesting. I don't care what your views are on animal cruelty. Get over yourself. It's a fucking video game. Go home. You're drunker than I am. No, you're not, but yes, you are. So yeah, there's all kinds of things that definitely has appeal to almost any kind of gamer, and it's to the point where it's got enough things in it that you can say it's not a shooter, but it's an RPG experience. And that's what I really look for in these open world games, is to make it not just another GTA or not just another Saints Row. I really appreciate the lengths they went through to keep us highly entertained from beginning to end. Again, things not too excited about. You are going to have the bad driving system. The driving system is just shit to be nice. Just trying to be nice, it's shit. Another downside, I'm sorry, is every character stands out so much that no character stands out. It was really cool having the first couple encounters with characters that are so over the top. You're just like, yes, this is fucking sweet. And then, okay, you're like, all right, well, he's kind of like this character. And that character's kind of over the top too. Well, this character's kind of crazy too. Well, if everybody's crazy, nobody's crazy. You get where I'm going with this? I hope you do. So, yeah, my final decision on this game, get it. There's no reason not to. I mean, these couple... Oh, get off my trader, homie. Get off my trader. He trades me shit. Well, he did trade me shit until y'all fucked him up. Damn, those are some mean-ass motherfucking animals. till I shot him in the face. Alright, anyways, I'm getting sidetracked here. Stab this motherfucker, skin his ass. So yeah, there's just no reason not to get this game. I mean, there's a couple things in it that are, you know, that can fall under the negative aspects, but no game breakers. There's no you know, huge things in here that just scream it's not worth my time, and I appreciate that. There's so much polish again. I don't know if I mentioned it this video, but as far as Far Cry 3, there were the game breaker glitches where, like, you know, your camera would get locked. You could not use your camera throughout the game anymore, and near the end of the game, there was a mission where you mandatorily had to use your camera or you couldn't pass the mission. That means you can't beat the game if your game glitched like that. And you could reload the past save, and the glitch didn't go away. Once that was glitched, your whole, like, that character was glitched. You basically had to reformat your fucking hard drive. You know, save all your shit onto a cloud or onto a different hard drive, and then reformat your hard drive and play it off that. It sucked ass. That's ridiculous. So, yeah, we don't have any of that, which is a major plus. Again, final decision. Go get this game. Go pick it up. If you're tight for money, you know, save up $7. Go rent it from your, you know, your local movie gallery or whatever the hell it's called, Family Video. You know, get it for 5 nights. Wait till you got a nice weekend or a couple. Shit, it's Christmas break right now. Go get that shit. You know, go have yourself a fucking day, because this game is phenomenal and nobody should miss it out. This was my first Far Cry, and I must say I am, again, thoroughly impressed, to say the very least. So there you have it. You know, my ins and outs, likes and dislikes of the game. Again, the likes are so few and far between that there is just no reason to not pick this up. So stop watching this video, get off your ass, go to your local Walmart. If you can't buy it, get to your movie gallery or Family Video, go pick it up, start playing yourself. Let me know what you think, and until next time, I'm The Factor. Stay easy.